Hello, my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark Interloper in our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and currently we're here at the top of Timberwolf Mountain after reaching the summit. And I think we've got some wolves outside, so I'm actually going to try to attract a wolf. I put a little bit of water on to boil as we do just a little bit of hunting. Just to increase our food supply a little bit, and also to decrease the threat of the wolf attack. So I think we're going to head out of this cave for just a moment, see if we can attract a wolf. And I'm also curious to see if we have timber wolves up here, or if they're just a regular old typical wolf. Looks like the wind is blowing toward the predators, so they should smell us pretty quickly with the ptarmigan that we've got on our inventory there. Looks like the stars are coming out. It might be a beautiful but very, very cold night here on the summit of Timberwolf Mountain. Just over the hill, we've got a plane wreck that we need to investigate. We've got some locked containers with hopefully some good loot in there. We'll have to check out. I'm going to see if we can attract a wolf. I want to stay kind of close to the cave, especially because our torch might blow out here. Oh, just like that. Let's get our bow out. Do we have any takers today? Yep, we got a taker. Okay, come on in, wolf. Oh, he's coming fast. We're going to retreat into the cave. Ooh, it's pretty dark in here. Visibility is not great. You gonna come, wolf? Come into my lair. I might need to go back out there. He started to come for a minute. Alright, wolf. Where'd you go? Ooh. Boy, he is sneaky. As soon as I go in the cave, he backs away, though. Oh, no. I can't click. Oh my gosh. It wasn't allowing me to select the attacking method. Okay, that was weird. Let me just see if I'm bleeding. Hold on. Blood loss. Yes, we got blood loss. Okay. So I'm actually surprised. I thought the wolf would come into the cave, and then as you guys saw, if I backtracked across the threshold, he wouldn't come. I should have got my torch and moved it closer. Anyway, now we've got a wolf attack. Let's grab some old man's beard. I also should drop the meat, so I probably will attract another wolf. Let's go inside and get it cooking. Did we already get our arrow, or did it break? There it is. Broken arrow, okay. Let's go inside. Was not expecting a wolf attack this morning, or this evening. Thought that would work out a little better. So we got to treat our infection risk. Let me check on our water situation here. Water is done. 40 minutes on the fire. Okay, we got a little bit of fuel going. All right, let's cook our meat. I also think we are a bit low on water. Do I have any meat? There we go. There it is. 2 minutes, 18 minutes, 21 minutes. Okay, there we go. It's a little better. Okay, we got 16 minutes. Let's go ahead and treat our infection risk. then I think I need to harvest some more Old Man's Beard in order to treat any future risks. So I've got to keep an eye out for more Old Man's Beard. As soon as I have an opportunity, I would like to try to get some of the meat off of that wolf. The food we have is not going to last all that long. So there's no meat on that bird and no meat on that bird. Just these little bits here is all we have. So I might, let's just, I'll pass time. Let's do that. 7 minutes till ready. Okay. This could be a little tricky. You know what? We're gonna sleep and recover some health when we go to bed tonight. By the way, let's take a look at our clothing. I want to see if we got any damage. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't think we got a lot of damage. Some of this was just worn out before the wolf attack anyway. Okay, let's do some water. Let's do 2 liters. Got an hour essentially on the fire. Okay, we're going to try to harvest some of this wolf. It's going to be pretty cold out here. .5 kilograms. We're going to use our knife. The temperature is going down quickly. I think we'll be alright though. Might take a little bit of damage here. Perfect. Okay. The meat is what I want. Don't really care about the hide right now.
I just want to lay down for a bit.
I'm going to just pick these up. Move those out of the way. Let's eat the cooked ptarmigan. Make sure I don't accidentally eat some raw meat. Of course, I'd never do that, right? Okay, nice. We got a wolf. Unfortunately, we got the attack there. But, you know, the wolf died so quickly because we first shot it with the arrow. And then we used the hatchet, so it did die awfully quickly. Okay, 36 minutes on the water. Is there anything I need to craft? I could do some birch bark. Yeah, I think our water is down to like half a liter. Let's take a look. Oh no, we got a bunch now. 2.5 liters. Okay, we're actually doing pretty good. 18 minutes. I'm just going to pass time at this point. 10 minutes on the fire. I better use a piece of coal, I think. So we can get this meat cooked up. Let's put a big piece of meat on. 38 minutes. Okay, the cooked meat is going outside. We're going to need this meat tomorrow when we get to the plane wreck. This will be our breakfast. Let's get a drink. Okay, it is getting pretty late. We are taking damage from being tired, but I don't want to lose this fire opportunity. Okay, this might be our last round of cooking. Right? I think that's everything. Yeah, that is it. Got a tiny bit of fat left. So really, we could probably just go to sleep here now. Should be safe in the cave. As you saw, that wolf would not come in here. Which actually kind of messed up my plan there when he wouldn't come in. 31 minutes. Okay, how many torches do we have? We'll harvest this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decent torches. That should be enough for tomorrow, I think. Yeah, we got these arrows that are broken. So back at the Timberwolf Mountaineer's hut, I think there is a chance we could craft some additional arrows once we get down off the mountain. We do have quite a few arrowheads. We've got lots of feathers. Just need to make some arrow shafts out of the cured birch saplings. That should work out okay for us, I think. Okay, nice. Our bow is down to 21% condition, so I can't do much more hunting. I do need to make sure we get that taken care of. Okay, meat is done. Get a little bite to eat. It's a little too dark to see. I just need to make sure I drop all the meat. We're going to get a drink and go to bed. I will see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning everybody. I've almost completely healed. Let's get a drink. Pick up our bedroll. Looks like we've survived 78 days. Nice. Okay, I'm just going to leave the ptarmigan carcasses. You know what? Maybe I'll take them with me. Take the charcoal. We're just going to make our way over to the plane wreck. Don't think we need the rope. I'll put it here just for visibility's sake. Okay, there are likely more wolves up here. So out of safety, actually, you know what? We could probably get a free fire. Let's see if I can get a free fire right here. Got some nice sunlight this morning. Yeah, I've got a free fire. Which I will gladly take. So I'm going to be traveling with this meat.
Come on, little fire.
Over to the plane wreck. And lately, guys, whenever I go in this plane wreck, it seems like there's a wolf either inside the plane wreck or kind of hovering around the plane wreck. So it's actually kind of dangerous. Can I take a... No, I can't take a torch, but I can light a torch. Okay. We're a little bit light on firewood. If we do decide to get a fire inside the plane, I'm a little bit light. Oh, hey, we got some old man's beard right there. Okay, I'm going to grab some roast hips.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Grab this stick. And then I don't want to take too much time out here because I really need this torch lit until I drop the smelly meat.
It's too cold to think.
Beautiful day. Very, very cold. But as you can see, we've got the tail of an aircraft over there. A wing over here. I think I heard some ptarmigan. There's probably some ptarmigan in the area. No sign of additional wolves at the moment, which is good. Is that a stick? I keep thinking that's a stick. It's probably just a piece of the log. Okay. Oh, I hear a ptarmigan. Ooh, right in front of me. Okay, I just scared one of them. Are there any more? Yeah, there's more. I'm just going to make my way to the plane right now. So we've got a couple dead bodies. We'll check it out later. Let's drop this meat. I may try to get a ptarmigan. Oh, there's one right there. Shoot, he's kind of in my way, isn't he? I'm going to sneak around him. Got a burdock plant. My torch is going to go out here pretty soon as well. Hello, wolf. Are you in here? No wolf. It's not very warm, guys. That is worrisome to me. Oh, we got a stem.
I'll take it.
Let's do a little bit of cleaning up here. And then I want to make a fire, like right here. We'll do it right here. Just in case a wolf comes. Alright, this is not good that we are not actually warm in the plane. And I am pretty low on fuel, so we probably can't stay here very long.
Oh, lucky day.
Let's add a piece of coal just for heat. Got to stop taking damage from the cold. I probably should break down a crate. I'm going to drop a cup of tea. I think I'll also cook some tea. Let's put our pot down. Okay, let's cook some mushrooms. Cook some roast hips. Then I may actually go out, try to get that ptarmigan. Did we drop the meat? There we go. Okay, we got the meat dropped. 2 minutes till ready. Problem is, it's going to take a long time to break down these crates, but I think I have to. Okay, let's do some water. Do a liter here and half a liter here. And then I'm going to drop these other teas. I'm going to break down this crate. Got a rope and some scrap metal. Okay, nice. We're back up to 2 hours on the fire.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, I'm going to try to go for a ptarmigan. But I want to drop our water I'm carrying. May as well drop the broth, too. Okay, nice. Let's get a drink, and then I'm going to go take a shot at that ptarmigan. Drink some rosehip tea. Oh, we need to craft up some fire-hardened arrows. Actually, that's what I probably should do right now. I don't think I have very many sticks, though. 3 sticks. I think I need 5. See if we can get a few more sticks. Because I think I'm completely out of fire-hardened arrows. Yeah, I hear you, little guy. You know, I'm afraid of scaring him away. I suppose what I could do is just harvest some torches. That might work, actually. Let's just do that. So let's try this. Crafting fire-hardened arrows. It's going to take 5 sticks, so we need 2 more sticks. Okay, so we're going to harvest this. And we'll harvest this one. Minutes till boiled. It's gonna take 30 minutes. Okay, let's craft. Okay, I probably need more arrows. Anyway, let's go see if we can get a shot at this ptarmigan. I can hear him. I don't know where he is, though. Where are you, little guy? Got a fresh arrow for you. Ah, there he is. Okay. It's at the bottom of the hill. I'm going to back up. He's coming way too close. I am crouched. Boy, is he curious or what? What are you doing? If I stand up now, he's going to fly away. Okay, hopefully I'm not too close. Of course, he's coming closer now. All right, let's try that. Got him. Thank you, little guy. Okay, we have some searching to do.
Starting to feel numb.
Let's drop the ptarmigan inside. I'll get a drink of another tea. Let's make sure we have enough fuel on the fire. Okay. Got an hour and 26 minutes. Let's drink a tea. I'm going to use a torch just in case there's a wolf outside. Let's get some wolf meat for breakfast. There's a couple bodies out here we want to search, and possibly another ptarmigan. We've got some looting to do. Here, another ptarmigan. I think I'll just ignore that one. We got plenty of meat now between that wolf and the other ptarmigan that we shot. Should be okay. But I saw there were some crows over here, so we're going to check out the body that's up here. I'm also going to take the opportunity to grab some sticks because I do want to craft some additional fire-hardened arrows.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Seems like they break so easily. And then I end up using our good arrows. Might get a sprain here. I'm just trying to circle high just in case there are ptarmigan down below on this hill. I actually don't know where that body went. Oh, you know what? I need to look out for more old man's beard. I don't know if I have enough. And I can craft an additional bandage. So yeah, guys, we're at the summit. This is one of the major destinations in the Long Dark. And aside from being attacked by the wolf, I think we're actually doing pretty good. Even considering that. Wasn't too bad. Okay, dead body, where did you go? I think it's up on this hill. Nothing. Well, at least we got some sticks. I'll swing wide just in case we come across another ptarmigan. I'm going to kind of head up that ridge. But guys, I'm actually surprised we've only seen one wolf. Okay, are those ptarmigan? I can hear a ptarmigan. I think I need to go higher.
I can't feel my feet.
Okay, I see the ptarmigan. There's two of them. No, there's three. Maybe even four. Sort by condition. Okay, we got our torch here. Wait, I thought I just dropped that. Guess I had the wrong thing selected. What? Wow, that doesn't make any sense. When I click on things, it moves. Okay, it's okay if our torch goes out here, because we're just heading back into the plane. Got one. Ooh, nice. Leveled up our archery. Level 5! We can crouch now. Will we shoot? Awesome. Got 4 ptarmigan. Got a storm blowing in. Okay, let's get our bow out just in case there's a wolf.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Nice, guys. That is huge. We got level 5 archery. So good. We can actually crouch now, get close to our prey. It's really going to help out with getting any animals. Feels like a storm is coming. It's kind of no surprise on the summit here. Alright, let's get these guys close to the fire so they stay warm. Got an hour and 19 minutes on the fire. I'm going to use the knife. Sun is setting. Okay, let's start checking some of the loot here. This is what we came for. Nice. Got a little bit of food there. With the scrap metal we found in that crate, we could fix up our hacksaw, assuming we get some tools. Ooh, nice. Herbal tea and coffee. Yeah, we got a little bit of scrap metal there. And another climbing rope. Okay.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Miscellaneous clothing. Eat some hot ptarmigan. 7 minutes till ready.
This'll come in handy.
Ooh, ear wraps. Nice. Simple parka. That hat is actually really nice. Okay, ptarmigan, 2 minutes till ready. Okay, I'm getting some lag. My game tends to crash when that happens. Guys, I hate to do this. I just don't have the fuel for this right now. But I don't want to lose my game either. Can't really save up here. Okay, I've got to sleep. sleep for an hour. Oh, dang. Any second now, I think my game's going to crash. We'll have to see. Okay, we're going to keep exploring in the meantime. So we got those. I need to check the condition of my hacksaw. Got 2 sodas. Let's check the condition. What is our tool at here? Hacksaw. 38%. Ooh, that's not good. It's getting low.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Got some food. What I really need right now are some tools. And this thing is right in the way. Fire striker.
I think I can use
27% condition. Not ideal. But I'll take it. Okay, I've got some pelts. Nice, okay. We still didn't get the tools, but I think that's okay. Got some flares. Do I? I don't have the gun, do I? Don't have a distress gun. Might be able to find that around here. Got some wires. Accelerant. Oh, 2 matches. 2 boxes of matches.
This stuff will come in handy.
24 matches. So the fire striker and the matches was really good. I believe we have searched everything. Just doing one last quick search around. There could potentially be something in that box. Got a book. Heavy hammer.
This will come in handy.
Okay. We have got to figure out our loot before we head down off of this mountain, but I probably should go pretty soon here. Probably should go soon. Let's add some fuel. And I'm going to use this container to kind of sort through our gear. So we'll leave the accelerant, I think. Might be kind of nice to take 1 accelerant. We'll leave the newspaper. So I have to make my way down off this mountain. Just trying to figure out what to keep or not keep. We'll leave the ruined vest. We'll leave the mittens. Or fleece. I'm going to leave the leather shoes, although the leather would be nice. Maybe I'll take those down. Simple parka. Man, that is in bad shape, isn't it? Got the boots, the ear wraps. Okay. Maybe I'll take all this. Could leave a pry bar. I don't know, I kind of want to bring it. I don't think we need the fuse. Could leave the spray paint. And the wires. I think we need to go. Oh, what's the weather doing? Sounds like a storm might be coming. Yeah, we might have to wait out this storm. We'll see if I can harvest up enough wood to sleep for a while. It's going to be rough getting down off this mountain with all this loot. It's about an hour and 44 minutes.
Feels like night is coming.
Okay. Let's get a drink. Break this down.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
All right, guys. Had a computer crash there, so we're back to just after I fell asleep here for an hour. It's a good thing I did. Saved our progress. I've got some looting to do. I think I broke down a crate or two. So I'm not going to make you guys watch all that again. I'll try to catch up to where we were, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, I have finished looting everything. Took the time to harvest up the ptarmigan, and I put a few items in the container, as you can see here. I also harvested that parka that was almost to zero condition. I switched hats as well. We replaced our rabbit skin hat that's pretty beat up with the wool toque. And I think we're just about ready for bed. I harvested a bunch of the crates too. We got a bunch of wood here. 6 hours on the fire. So I think we're going to go to bed. It's getting pretty late.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Let's get some sleep, and then in the morning we're going to head out, I believe, as long as the weather cooperates. You can see here I've got quite a selection of water. These are all 1 liter water bottles. So we're doing pretty good. All right, we're going to sleep for, let's see, how much time was on there? 6 hours. Let's go, I'll probably do 7. Let's try 7 hours. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning. We've survived 79 days. We still have 3 hours on the fire. I can hear the wind is pretty bad. I'm going to drop a few more teacups just to get them heated up. Today is moving day. Don't want to stay up here on the summit any longer than we need to. Let's drop that. Pick up our bed. Okay. I'm kind of regretting harvesting all this wood. I mean, it's nice that we're leaving it behind, but I probably should have focused on getting the ptarmigan feathers. Let's take a look at what the weather looks like today.
Walk with this much gear.
Oh, by the way, we dropped all of our meat over here next to the rope. Got a bunch of meat all cooked up. May as well get some breakfast. I've been eating the wolf meat as well. So between all those ptarmigan we killed and the wolf meat, I think we did all right. This allowed us to stay well fed without dipping into our food reserves. Okay, the weather is not looking so good. We need to make our way down the mountain. So I might wait for it to clear up a little bit. Ooh, what did I leave behind over here? Oh, wires. Okay. Well, our hacksaw needs to be repaired. It didn't break, fortunately, but it is pretty close. I'm going to leave the wires here. Not those. We need that. And we'll leave the fuse here. We got some spray paint. Yeah, so I've got to figure out our weight situation. But in the meantime, got to wait for the weather to clear up, so I might harvest some of these ptarmigan. Still have 3 hours on the fire. Got an hour and 52 minutes to harvest by hand. Let's do that. Get some feathers off this guy. Okay, nice. I might just head out. Let's get one last bite to eat. Okay, what are we going to take with us? Take the flour.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Take those. Let's take a look at our torches. I don't have any torches, do I? Oh, got one, two torches. It's a little too windy for my liking. Man, I wish it would clear up. Let's take this opportunity to drop down into the airplane. Got a dead body. Oh, nice! We got the distress pistol right there. Can I drop in there? Alright, let me in. There we go.
Thank you.
Nice. 100% condition distress pistol.
This will come in handy.
That is not going to come in handy, but this will. Let's get that loaded up. Ooh, maple syrup. Okay, we're going to try to get out from underneath this. Let's see, do we go this way? Yeah, got to be kind of careful. Let's watch out for wolves. Make our way back inside the airplane. Maybe the weather will clear up. Would be nice. Well, my poor laptop. I've got some work to do on it. I think I need to just delete everything and reinstall the operating system and try to get that all sorted out. Not sure how that's all going to play out. Ideally, I would like to upgrade my equipment. I think it'd really help. Right now, the videos I make...
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Do you hate being cold? So each video I make typically earns about $1 a video. So I do turn off the advertisements. Do you guys like that, by the way? Have the advertisements turned off during the video rolls. So without the advertisements, I make about $1 per video. So it's going to take a while to save up. If you do want to help in my cause, help me to get some upgraded equipment, you can. In the description, there are some links if you want to help me to upgrade. Much appreciated. No pressure. Okay, wind did not let up very much, but I might just press our luck here. As I figure out what we're going to take with us, guys. I will be right back once I figure out our weight situation. Alright guys, I think we got the weight situation sorted out. Here are all the things that we're leaving behind in the storage container. Taking everything else with me. We're going to drink a hot birch bark. Yeah, maybe I'll save it. We're actually pretty healed up. I'll drink a reishi tea just for a little bit of warmth before we head out. Got our insulated flask. Grab a few more torches. I think we're down to 2 torches now, so grab a few torches, and then I think this is our window of opportunity just to head down the mountain.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I think we're going to do just fine. We got pretty good loot, especially the woodworking tools. I'm really happy about that. Let's go. I might get a sprain as we drop down the mountain here. but I'm going to go for it. Got our hearts set on the Mountaineer's hut before nightfall. With all this loot, we left a little bit of meat behind in the event that we do ever come back here. Got all that water plus the meat. Yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit careful here. Not super careful though. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's gonna happen pretty much no matter what. One thing I did notice as I was looking through our inventory is the condition of our bow is just terrible. So I'm really, probably top priority, looking forward to getting a bow crafted once we get back to the Mountaineer's hut. Wonder if that's the bear. I can see some stuff down there. It could just be a log or a tree stump. But we might have to face the bear. I think it's just a tree stump. Okay, I'm crouching down. I think that does help a little bit with the sprain risk. But yeah, guys, I don't think I can even take a shot at anything if we have to. It's our bow. It's just, whoa, we got bear. Is that bear tracks? What are these? Bear tracks, and he is going up that direction. Nice. So we're behind the bear. It's a good place to be. I guess if you have to be somewhere, it's better to be behind the bear than in front of the bear. Okay, there's a rope climb over there, but we're too heavy for the rope climb. We're gonna find a different way down. By the way, let's take a look back. There is the plane wreck. All the way up there. Can't help myself. Okay, well, I'm hearing noises. Hear the wolves in the distance. There can be a moose over there, as well as another bear. Or maybe it's the same bear. There's the rope climb. We're gonna billy goat down this little ledge here. And essentially we're home free after that. This is where we shot that deer at the edge of the lake. Right down here. It's a little bit tricky. All right, we're back to the lake. Just have to crest this hill. You can hear the wolves already. I don't remember how much firewood we left back at the Mountaineer's hut.
My fingers feel numb.
So I'm going to grab these sticks. It's possible I've got some coal back there. Would be nice. We could potentially even do some fishing. On Interloper, pretty much requires that we have a fire going the whole time we're fishing. Otherwise, we'll just get cold. Man, it feels good to be back. We did that whole adventure all the way into Ash Canyon,
So cold.
up to the gold mine. There's still a lot of things we can loot here in Timberwolf Mountain. Some additional aircraft containers might want to check out. And I think the torch we're holding is a remnant of the free fire we got right before we shot the wolf that attacked us. Or attacked us while we were shooting the wolf. So it's kind of cool. We kept the fire going this whole time. I'm curious to see what I've left behind here at the Mountaineer's hut. I think we had a bear hide, probably some guts. Hopefully they're cured by now. And either here or at the bunker, I think we left a moose hide that we could potentially craft into the moose hide satchel. I'm also hoping I left some meat here. Yeah, I can see a pile of meat. Very good. Let's get a fire going. Probably need to cook some of that up, because I don't see any cooked meat. Okay, we're not smelly. Let's go ahead and save our progress really quick. There we go. Alright, I'm going to get a fire started. Looks like we've got some good firewood here. We don't want to use the cedar if we can, because we're going to need that to patch the hole in the roof. Now that we've got the woodworking tools. Okay, let's put our torch out. Let's place a pot down. I want to get some meat cooking. We don't have very much water either. Got some ruined porridge. I can hear a wolf nearby.
With this much gear.
Sounds like a wolf got a rabbit or something. Ooh, that's a tiny piece. Little sliver of meat there. Okay, let's bring this meat up closer where I can cook it. Okay, so we've got a cured deer hide, cured wolf pelt. I thought we might have a bear pelt. Did we leave that? Maybe we left it in the cave or something. Does that sound familiar? I'll have to look at my notes. I'm going to use this storage hatch here to store some of these goods. Got to drop our sapling. Drop the sapling in this rabbit pelt. Get those curing. Nice. Got a cured maple sapling. We really need that. So we can craft the bow. How long does it take to craft a bow? 6.5 hours. Well, it's good we got the meat. So we've got the tools in our inventory. Let's see how many pieces of wood it takes to fix this. It's going to take 20 cedar pieces. And I'm pretty sure we don't have 20.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Got 7 pieces of cedar, as far as I can tell. We'll leave those here. Okay, well, those are curing. Let's figure out our loot situation here. Can take a minute and sort things out, I guess. Yeah, I am just full of loot. I might fill up the shelf here with all of our food. Make it look nice. Keep the food cooking. Let's add some more fuel. Probably going to run out of fuel unless we decide to use the cedar. Let's just keep this meat cooking. And guys, I'm going to take a minute to figure out our loot situation. I'll be right back once we get that sorted out. Okay guys, I got a lot of work done. However, I've got a storm that's come in, and I have run almost completely out of fuel, even after harvesting all those torches and things. So we got 20 minutes left on the fire. Just about got all our food cooked up, all the meat and everything, so I think it's about time to go to bed. Just passed time on this, got the water, got 11 minutes on the meat. Take our pot. Okay, fire is going out. I'm pretty sure we will be warm enough to sleep with all the nice clothing we have. I'm going to go out in the storm and drop all this meat outside. Get a little bit to eat before we go to bed. Oh, it's so cold. You know what? I'm going to eat this ruined porridge. Oh, we can't eat it? I'm going to eat it. Nice. I'm sure it tasted awful. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff organized here. It's a little bit dark right now, so before we take a look at it, I'm just going to go to sleep. Okay, it feels like 2 degrees, plus we get a 5-degree bonus. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning. Scurvy risk. Let's go ahead and get a drink. So that storm was really something. Beautiful day though. Look at that. What a day. You can see the airplane wings sticking up at the top of the mountain there. Ooh, sounds like we've got wolves. Now, are you a Timberwolf or are you just a regular wolf? Actually, don't want to shoot him. Kind of afraid to look where he is. We're not smelly, are we? No, okay. Well, yesterday, as I was organizing all this stuff, man, I could hear the wolves outside. It's actually really good lighting to take a look at all of our gear. All the loot on the shelf there. And on the top of the workbench, we got our woodworking tools, regular tools, which, by the way, I should take and try to fix up our saw. In the drawer, we got a little bit, not much. And in the cupboard here, this is where the real loot is. We've got a lot of really good natural resources, different pelts, things like that. Now, I'm actually surprised there's not a wolf pelt here, because in my notes, I left a note that we actually had left a wolf pelt curing here. If you look at Timberwolf Mountain, it says Mountaineer's Hut, 1 bear hide. And then we also have the bear cave, 1 bear hide. So I don't know what that's about. Can't remember what I did with that other bear hide. But it makes me want to go to the cave and try to retrieve the other bear hide. There's probably a lot of meat over there as well. But first thing we want to do is try to get a bow crafted up to replace our one that's almost completely gone now. So we're going to get the maple sapling. I'm going to grab 2 of our lowest condition guts. So we've got that one there and that one there. We've got 5 hours of crafting. No, I think it's 6.5, isn't it? 6.5 hours. Yeah, so let's do, we'll do 4 hours to start with. Keep an eye on our hunger meter and thirst meter. Okay. Curious how cold it is out here. We're gonna get cold? Oh yeah. Technically we're warm right here. We might be considered outdoors. I'm gonna try it. Let's see if we can craft the rest of it outside here. Survival bow, we've got 2.5 hours remaining. Okay, nice. We've got a beautiful brand new bow. Here's our old one, 18% condition. Where's the new one? Right there, 100% condition bow. Excellent. Now our arrows, unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 arrows. So I might want to craft some additional arrows. This is probably good traveling time, though. I'm going to go head out and see if we can get to that bear cave. Take some charcoal. So 7 pieces of charcoal. We did have a fire going quite a long time. I need to get some additional fuel. We are really, really low on fuel. So I think I'm going to head out, guys, and we'll go to that bear cave and retrieve the bear hide. Let's make sure we have plenty of food before we head out. How much water do we have? Got a little bit, okay. And we are barely lightweight. Let me make sure we drop whatever we don't need. So we've got, is there anything we want to drop? We'll leave this book here for now. Got a bunch of food. I dropped the oil. I cooked some oil last night. Cooked the fat, I guess you could say. Probably should fix up some of these things at some point. Oh, we can drop our extra magnifying glass. Okay, let's go head out. We need to get some firewood, and also we'll try to get the bear hide. Actually, I'm going to travel with a torch in my hand. Wasn't very successful at shooting the last wolf we encountered. By the way, guys, now that we've got a fire striker, if I accidentally click somewhere on accident, let's say I click right here, instead of wasting a match, it gives me an option between a match and a fire striker. So It's one good benefit of getting the fire striker. However, it does increase my response time if there is a wolf. May as well grab this if it's right in front of me. Okay, temperature's not too bad. It's going down slowly. Got 2 arrows going down. Go check out the bear cave. I suppose there's a chance we could run into a bear or a moose. Just keep our eyes open. Okay, now another thing I would like to do is try to fix up our sled. So we do have the cured hides. I think it'd be worth doing if we could get our Pepe the Mule sled repaired a bit. It won't, I don't think it'll bring it to 100% again. But it will get it back up there. I do need these sticks. Okay guys, so where should we go next? Should we return back to the coast? Back to our base? Or should we explore some new areas? We haven't been to Mountain Town or Hushed River Valley or the Forlorn Muskeg. We haven't been to Black Rock. We didn't even finish looting all of Pleasant Valley. Some other locations there that we could check out, including the farmhouse. Okay, see, that was a misclick right there. We haven't checked out the farmhouse or the radio signal tower. Okay, now I'm just not even being careful. Okay, bear cave straight ahead.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Don't know if the moose is out. There's more places we can actually check here. I could actually drop down right there and we could check out some more containers. Let's see if the bear is home. Got a beautiful pile of meat. All this lovely meat.
It's a goddamn freezing.
Okay, we are warm at the back of the cave. Got more torches we could possibly grab. Grab the saplings. You know what? Actually, I'm going to move these to the back here. And I think I might actually drop off the edge and check out those containers. Ooh, our bear hide is down to 20% condition. Let's drop all these guts. Okay. I might stop taking damage now that we're kind of in a more protected part of the cave. We're a little bit on the cold side. However, we've got our entire health bar that is full. So I might, let's see if we can drop off the edge. We are going to run into some wolves down there. Then I think we'll loop back to this cave. Go ahead and eat this piece of meat. There's not really very much there. All this is raw. Okay, we're gonna drop off the edge here. Oh, you know what? My saw, 23%. I probably shouldn't do that.
Wait.
We need to go back to.
Cold.
Need to go back to our base. Okay, let's deploy our sled. We're gonna load it up.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's bring all this back to the Mountaineer's hut. Sort alphabetically. Okay. May as well take the Ptarmigan. Grab the fat. And we'll grab the loot. We've even taken the torches. All right. You know what? I think I'll take that. Take the water with us.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Still heavy. That's okay. Oh, you know what? I need to have a weapon ready. Let's put this down. I'm going to get the bow out. Now we're talking. Moving pretty quickly. Make our way back to the Mountaineer's hut with all our loot. First thing, I do need to fix up our hacksaw. I can see something off on the left over this hill. Is it a rabbit or a wolf? Looks like rabbits. You know what? I'm going to leave them. Don't really need rabbits right now. Got all that meat. We already have some hide secured up. One thing I should have looked at is, it seems like we killed a moose, didn't we? We killed a moose somewhere. I want to try to track down where I left that moose hide. Okay, I'm going to grab this. Do need sticks. I'm also trying to decide if it's worth going out and trying to harvest cedar so we can fix the roof. Would be kind of fun. Does improve the warmth level inside the Mountaineer's hut. Alright, I'm going to grab it. I see two of them actually. We are so incredibly low on fuel, guys. I would grab it. I know a lot of people watching don't like it when I do stuff like that, but if I was playing by myself, I would totally drop the sled, pick up all the sticks possible. In fact, I might even go on a little expedition here. Once we drop off this stuff, I might actually go up behind the Mountaineer's hut just to try to find some more sticks. So we have another night coming on. Need to make sure we have enough water cooked up, enough meat cooked up. Probably good for meat, at least for now. Yeah, I'm getting thirsty. Can we make it up this steep hill? Yeah, there we go. Okay, we made it. So cooked meat goes over there. Raw meat's going to go on this side.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, I got to be able to walk. There we go. Yeah, we'll take all this stuff. Why not? Nice. Okay. I want to put the fat in the middle. Right here. I'll pick up the rest. Okay, nice. Let's put the bear hide in here. Sounds like we made it back just in time. Big storm coming in. There we go. So we are down to 2 pieces of coal. In addition to the 3 I keep in my inventory. I'm also going to get rid of this newspaper. I just saw that. There we go. Get rid of that. Okay, we are thirsty. I'm gonna stay thirsty. Take a little bit of damage from the thirst maybe, because we're going to be sleeping tonight. Now that the storm has come, I don't think I'll go look for the sticks right now, but we can try to repair our sled maybe. By the way, guys, I don't think we ever looked at our status now that we leveled up our archery. Let's take a look at that. So we got level 5 archery. We are the Master of Archery. You are one with your bow. It feels like an extension of your body, and you are able to use your bow while crouched. Your eagle-eyed aim is deadly accurate. You are the hunter. Bow sway is reduced by 75%, arrow damage increased by 25%, critical hit chance increased by 50%, bleed out time reduced by 50%, per use bow condition loss reduced by 50%, and can fire a bow when crouched. That is huge. Biggest benefit right there is crouching. We can walk right up to small game, or big game for that matter, without scaring them, and shoot without standing up and being detected. So that is really, really good. We got some stuff we can do. Okay, we could try to fix up our rabbit hats. First thing I want to do is try to fix our saw.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I think we have a piece of metal in here. We're going to repair our hacksaw so I don't feel quite so scared trying to use it.
I need
There we
to find
go.
something to drink.
It only brought it up to 48%, but that is enough where I can actually feel comfortable using it. Okay, we'll get a little bit of a drink. So we actually don't have that much water. We've got a liter there and just a little bit in our inventory. 2 liters. So we actually kind of have to be careful with our water. Yeah, we got a storm going on outside. Okay, next thing I wanted to do, we don't have much daylight, but I would like to try to fix our sled. So that's going to take a deer hide and probably some guts. Let's take a look. Repair. Okay, it's going to take a deer hide and a cured gut. Nice. It doesn't actually use the sewing kit. It's going to take an hour and 18 minutes. Let's try to repair that. Oh, we can use
Wonder if I
tools.
can drop any of this gear.
We'll use our knife. Hopefully it doesn't get too dark. Nice. It is 100%. Is it back up? How the heck did we do that? I guess I wasn't paying attention, but got our sled back up to 100%. That feels really good. Either the wind has stopped or my game is about to crash, guys. I'm going to save again. Oh, we got some lag. Okay, good. The ambient noises tend to cut out first, I've noticed. Okay, let's get some food. So we got a lot done here. We got the sled crafted. We got a 100% bow. Got all this meat cooked up. So you guys tell me, what do you want to do next? Should we leave? Should we go check out some of the containers that are out there now that we got our hacksaw fixed up? Do we want to try to fix the hole in the roof? Yeah. So guys, if you come this far, I do want to say thank you so much for coming along with me on this episode. It's kind of a crazy one. Lots of starts and stops. I do apologize for that. It's getting rough. Gotta do something to try to get this computer fixed or buy a new system or something like that. If you'd like to help, like I said, in the description, you can use the link. Anyway, I want to say thanks for coming along, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please take a minute, press the like button, leave a comment. Love to hear from you. Hopefully you're already subscribed so you don't miss out on the adventure, but most importantly, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.